Pass me the aux, blow speakers up.
Hey man, live and direct. We are here back in effect with the one and only K-Black, man. How you doing this evening, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm grateful to be here, and I thank God that we all was able to get here safely today.
Hey man, that's all you needed to say, my brother. Hey, look, I see you fresh off of the performance, man. You went crazy up on that stage. What's one of the most favorite things that you have about, performing live on stage, man?
Honestly, when I could perform a song that, I created, because I do all my mixing, mastering, engineering and stuff. So if I'm able to perform a song and people like it, it means a lot to me because I spent the time, listening for every noise, every sound, everything I had to erase, I played the songs over and over and over. Sometimes I even get tired of hearing my own stuff. So when I come out and I perform, it means a lot of people actually like the song because, I put the time into it. So when people show their appreciation, it means a lot. People sometimes it's hard to get people to listen. That first listen is usually hard for some people because a lot of people make music. So when you want to get people to listen to your songs, it's hard. I don't really like pushing it on people. So if I can just get, strangers, or people that come together collectively because of music to listen to my stuff, it means a lot, man, from the bottom of my heart.
Absolutely, man. Yo, just piggybacking off of that, because, we don't meet a lot of people that produce and engineer their own music, man. That's really crazy. Just bring people into, I say, what are the biggest misconceptions about being able to produce and engineer your own music, or one of the most underrated things that people casually don't think about as much when having to do that for your own music, man?
Honestly, that you could do it. During COVID, I was in the house, and I was making music. I could always record myself, but I didn't really know how to mix and master. I didn't know what it was. So I would send my tracks out, but the return, was turnover was so long. So I would try to get revisions done. I could never get them done on time. So I just sat there. I took the time to learn how to mix, master. I thought I knew how to master, but honestly, I didn't know what I was doing. I got the mixing part down, EQing and all that stuff. But with the mastering and stuff, and with just the loudness and the gain of the songs, it took a little bit more time. I was dropping the album in July, and they got rejected a couple times, because I had some stuff that I added in there, from movie clips that I wanted, some movies that I watched growing up, I added those in there, but it kept getting rejected, just based off copyright, so it got rejected so many times, so I had to sit back and all right, cool. Then at that time when I'm trying to re-upload the music, I realized I didn't know what I was doing with the master. I never mastered it. So in June, I tried to submit the tracks that got rejected. Then I figured out that I didn't know what I was doing with the mastering, and I learned how to master maybe a week or two before I actually dropped the project on July 16th. So So as far as the biggest misconception, I feel like everybody can do it. If I showed you my equipment in my room or in my house, it's really just a microphone, the computer, and a preamp, headphones. I mix and master with just that, It's not a whole big thing. My room is not treated. All the songs you heard in here today, my room was never treated. Right. And the songs still sound pretty good, So I consider this type of mixing and mastering as maybe dirty mixing. Some people will call it that. Professionals will say, you can clean it up. You can always do better. Absolutely. With your mix and mastering. So I consider it dirty mixing, but when I hear it, it sounds real good to me, So I'm proud of my work.
Right, it comes out exactly how you wanted it to be. That's very understandable. So, I think that this next question be very good because not only do you produce and engineer your own music, but you said that, you really find, a rhythm and a feeling off of performing on the stage. So when it comes to your music, which one do you prefer more and why? Is it the recording process or is it the performing process?
Honestly, I think it would probably be the recording because it's fresh. So when you do it in that moment or you listen to it a day or two after, you kind of get that feeling, that vibe from the song that you had just made. And the song, whether you like it or not, it's like, oh man, I just did this. I was able to come up with this chorus, this cadence, or this flow is cool. But then when you get to the performance, by then I probably already heard it 100 times because I'm doing the mixing, mastering, and leveling, all that stuff. You take it to the car, you airdrop it to yourself, play it in the car. If it sounds bad, then you're going to have to go ahead and go back into the house or back to the studio and then re-record it.
My man, A's. I like these answers, man. I love these answers, and it definitely translates to, how you deliver yourself as an artist. And we definitely got a lot more music to get more introduced with you. You told me about the upcoming project that you had on the way, man. Tell me a little bit more about, that EP or album that you got on the way, brother.
Okay, so for my project that I dropped July 16th, it's titled Alone, Not Lonely. It's on all platforms, NSR kblack, Alone, Not Lonely. I believe it's like 11 or 12 songs. When I was recording this, I lost a few family members, I lost my uncle, and I lost my brother Rob, R.I.P. Rob. Some of the songs you can even hear me saying, R.I.P. my brother, or like R.I.P. Rob, So I was going through a lot at that time when I was recording it, and when you listen to it, it's just honestly a different vibe. Like, it's a lot of DMV artists out here. They make a lot of like they make a lot of like aggressive music, or music that's like I don't know, but like it's a lot more hype. I kind of like my music to be more mellow, more chill. More vibes, more melodic, more bass in the beats. I've been working on some new stuff right now. With producers Flizzy, and produced by Digital G. So we be working on stuff in the studio. I like recording at home, but sometimes I try to get out my comfort zone and go to the studio. But so when you listen to the project, you're gonna get, a good feeling. You're gonna get all the energy, you're gonna get all the pain, all the passion, You're gonna understand what I'm talking about when I say how I miss my brother, or like how, we used to hang out. There's just a lot of memories that come up when I'm recording my songs for this project. So yeah.
Okay. So you would say that this latest project you put out is kind of like touching more on the personal side for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's real personal for me. I don't like just making up songs. I make music based on how I feel, So I feel like songs that's either about real life stuff or about pain, Like a lot of that stuff is really what resonates with me. So I appreciate everybody that came out tonight to listen to, the songs I performed, Let Do, and the other song I performed, Mark Jacobs. So
Okay. And just touching into the song that you was just performing up there, like, you gotta let us know that was Let Do, right?
No, the one I just did was Mark Jacobs.
Oh, okay. So it was Mark Jacobs.
First one was Let Do.
Okay, so it's okay. So besides those two songs, what would be the one song that you would say that you would want everybody to tune into besides Let Do and Mark Jacobs off the latest project?
It's got to be View.
Why?
Honestly, I tried to tap into a new type of melodic sound with View. That was like my first type of song where I was getting more into the melodics. It was getting more into the feel. It was getting more into what I'm seeing around me, Like, maybe if it wasn't a pain thing, it was more like maybe a party or a vibe thing, like just good energy. All the songs that I make, I want it to be good energy. I want it to be positive. Like, you should feel it within you as like, oh yeah, man, this joint hard, Even if you may feel like I'm not saying anything, my words should speak to you. That's how I feel. So View off the project, Alone, Not Lonely, for sure.
Absolutely. And to wrap things up, man, like, with the overall vision you have set out for yourself as an artist, what is some of the most exciting milestones or goals that you have set out for yourself within this next year, man?
Some milestones for me would be to be able to do more shows and get out my comfort zone. Like I said, I record in the house, so I'm like, networking for music and stuff is kind of difficult for me because most people are going to studios, meeting up with artists, meeting up with producers, But I do everything in-house. So I like to do more shows, get out in the public more. I have a bit of, social anxiety because, I don't really like talk to too many people. So it's good for me to come out and perform, get that, those jitters out of me.
Hey, man, that's all y'all needed to know, man. We are live and direct with the one and only K-Black, man. I appreciate you taking the time to chill with us and vibe with us, man, for sure, man.
Thank you so much.
Pass the AUX, man. It's a wrap.